Hey guys, Bart from Got Game here. This week for home PE lesson we're going to be doing our running technique. Okay, it's a very important lesson. You're going to see how using the right technique is going to make you a better runner, and we're going to see how much faster we can actually make you. Alright, to start off with let's do a little bit of a warm up. Alright, just going to get the blood flowing, then we'll do a stretch, and then we'll get straight into our technique. Okay, so you're going to warm up, just follow what I'm doing. I'm going to start off with some high knees. Go around a couple of times. Now you don't have to use cones, you can just use water bottles or shoes as markers. Don't need any equipment to exercise. Alright, and hold there. Let's do some heel flick, guys. Ready? Do one more after this. Okay. Next, we'll do some lunges. Okay, so just stretch out our legs because we're going to be using quite a lot of them today. So we're going to just warm up our muscles in our thighs and our calves. So step out to the ground. Don't touch your knee on the ground. Couple steps in between and hold your lunge. Okay, very nice. Next we'll go side to side, okay? Just like a crab walk. You know when crabs walk, they touch their heels together. So we're going to do a couple crabs around the area. Snip, snip, snip. You should start to feel your body warming up as your heart rate increases. Don't turn around, face the same way the whole time. Alrighty, and hold it there. Very nice, guys. Now let's just do a bit of stretching and we'll get straight into it, okay? We'll start from the bottom up. So lift your toe forward, you're going to reach over and you should feel the stretch in your hamstring, okay? The back of your leg. Hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Swap legs. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Next we'll stretch our thighs and our quads, okay? So balance on one foot, pull your leg back, stay at one spot, hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Shake it off. Next one. 1, 2, 3. And relax. Alright, now we're ready to get into our technique. Stop there. Alright guys, so running isn't as easy as you might think. Yeah, it's not just about getting up and going as fast as you can. If you really want to increase your speed, you need to make sure you're using all the right techniques. Okay, today we're going to go through 5 different techniques that you can use to help make you a faster runner. Okay, and they're different parts of the body. So we're going to start from the bottom up. Yeah, first thing when you're running, when you're landing, you are landing on your feet. More specifically, the balls of your feet. Okay, now the balls of your feet are in between your heel and your toe. You want to land on here. This is going to give you the most spring in your step. Now, instead of doing the right thing first, guys, I want to make sure that you fully understand how much your technique can increase your speed. So what we're going to do is do the wrong thing, okay? We're going to do a couple of silly relays, and it's going to look a little bit silly, and it's going to be a little bit slow, but that's because I want you to fully understand how important it is, okay? So, instead of running on our balls of our feet, let's do something a little bit crazy, and run on our heels. Let's see how bad this looks. I want you to do the same thing. Okay, as fast as you can. Ready? Go. You can see I'm going super slow. Go again. I'm not touching the balls of my feet at all. Oh. Okay. How bad was that, guys? So you can see how important it is to actually land on the ball of your foot. Okay? We'll come back to that at the end. Next up, moving forward, is our knees. Okay? Your legs. What should we do? What should we do when we're running? Get our knees up as high as we can. Okay? And bend at the knee to make sure that you can take a long stride. Now, if we haven't got any knees, we're only going to be able to run with stiff legs. Let's give this silly one a go. Ready, go. It's pretty tricky. Remember, not allowed to bend your knee at all. Whew. Okay, once again, you can see how much a bad technique affects my overall speed. Keep on moving up the body. What do we get to next? Our arms, okay? When you're running, you want to have L-shaped arms and pump them as fast as you can, going from our hip to our lip, okay? Left and right. You can see this is going to give you more propulsion going forward, okay? So let's remove our arms, and when we run, we're going to be as stiff as we can be, okay? And that includes moving our shoulders. So we're going to be stiff chest, straight body, and we're going to run. Ready? Go. I look pretty silly, right? Okay, next one is our gaze, okay, or our eyes. Now when we're running, we need to look straight ahead. Always keep our eyes on the prize. A lot of the time, guys, some people want to look to the left and to the right to see if they're beating their friends, but little do they know that that slows them down quite a lot. That includes looking up and looking down. So for this one, let's take away our vision completely, and I want you to do this one with your eyes completely closed, all right? Let's see how bad I am. Ready? I did it. It's virtually impossible, guys. So now you understand why it is so important to keep your eyes in the right direction. To finish off, guys, the last thing you need to keep in mind is opposite arm, opposite leg, okay? So as your right leg or this leg comes up, your left arm should come up. And every time you change legs or take a step, your other arm comes up, okay? That's what's going to give you best speed going through the rest. Alright guys, now it's time to use the perfect technique. Now you're going to see a massive difference from all those silly runs that we did to now when you use the perfect technique, it's going to increase your speed dramatically, okay? Now I want you to practice this. You can see I'm only using a short area for the camera, but when you do this, feel free to go as long as you like, yeah? If you think about a race, usually a sprint is 100 meters, which is quite a long way for you little guys, but I want you to give it a go and use the right technique the whole way, all right? Just like this. Go. Alright, so can you see how much of a difference that made, guys? I've almost tripled my speed and I am now a very good runner. I know you will be too. Now when you're running, guys, it's not just about running in a straight line. A lot of sports involve changing directions and running in different directional movements. So we're also going to practice a little bit of zigzag sprinting, okay? Just before I pass you over onto Dean to work on some of your agility and power. Yeah? Now what we're going to do is we're going to start at one point and we're going to run in a zigzag around each of the cones. We're going to make sure we're doing quick turns and we explode when we're running straight, okay? When we get to the end, we're just going to walk back to the beginning, control our breathing, and making sure that we're self-regulating our bodies so that we're able to keep going and remain fit, okay? Here we go. Walk back, and we'll do that 2 more times. As soon as you get here, you go. One more. Okay. Remember, focus on your breathing as you're running. Pace yourself and go hard. Over to you, Dean.
Okay, now we're going to look at agility. So agility is the ability to move and change positions and directions quickly and effectively while keeping control. Okay. Now, agility requires coordination, power, balance, and speed. A lot of sports that we all play involve a lot of agility, like soccer, basketball, tennis, rugby league, AFL, netball. Okay, even sports like skiing and snowboarding require agility. Now we're going to start off with a little agility course called the figure 8. So what are you going to do? Similar distance to what you had in your warm-up. Okay, a couple of steps. If you can make it longer, you can. If you need to make it shorter, that's okay. Now you're going to start off at one cone and we're going to do the figure 8. So I'm going to start on the left side of my cone and I'm going to run around and through. Okay, around and then back around the other way. So as you can see, I made the figure 8. Okay, we're going to do that 5 times. Also continue to remember about your running technique. Okay, so we're going to do 5 times. Ready? Go. Two more to go. And stop it there. That's our figure 8. Okay, now for our agility. Okay, we're going to add a few more little obstacles. So if you need 5 markers, maybe if you don't have markers, you can use shoes, a water bottle. All you're going to do is just space them out about 1 step, okay, between each cone. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to zigzag in and out of the cones. Okay, a bit of slalom. All right. So we're just going in and out, moving our feet quickly. Okay, back around. Okay, that'll be 1. Okay, we're going to do that 5 times. Okay, small little steps. Okay, keep nice and controlled. Change direction really, really quickly. All right, ready? Go. One. Two. And stop it there. Have a little rest. Okay, shake out the legs. Now we're going to do jumping over each cone. Okay, so it's just like this. Jumping, 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 jumping. Okay, we're going to count that as 1. Okay, we're going to do 4. Start from the beginning. Gets a bit tiring. Take a breath. Nice deep breath. Nice and controlled. We're going to do 4. It's 1. 2. Last one. Feet together. Bouncing up. Ready? Go. One. Two. And stop it there. Have a little rest. Okay. Shake out the legs. Nice deep breath. Nice and controlled. We're going to do 4. It's 1. 2. Last one. Feet together, bouncing up. And that's 4. And have a rest. Okay, now we go agility. We're going to look at including some letters. Okay, now you're going to need 5 cones for this. Okay, and I want you to set up your cones in how you can make the M shape to start with. Okay, so I've got it where I had 1 cone in the middle. Okay, I took 2 to 3 steps each side. Okay, and I put a cone out. Now, as you can see, when I'm running, okay, I'm going to make the letter M. Okay, and that's going to be our test. Okay, we're going to time ourselves doing that test. We're going to start at the furthest point, up, okay, back, forward, through. Okay. Ready? Go. Around the cones, and stop. Okay, 5 seconds for me. I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to see if I can equal or better 5. Ready? Set, and go. Stop. 4. So I beat my score. So the next letter we're going to look at now is an N. Okay, so we're going to start at the bottom. Okay, you're going to run forward. So we're going to run forward. Okay, turn, run to the furthest point down. Okay, and then back up. Okay, letter N. We're going to do it 2 times. Let's see if we can beat our score. Remember, short steps as you're turning, pushing off, changing direction as quickly but in control. Okay, ready? Go. Stop there. 5 seconds for me. I'm going to try to beat that the next time. I feel I can go a bit faster this time. Ready? Set. Go. Stop. 4 seconds. Really happy with that. Okay. That's our agility work for today. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Remember, who's got game? We got game.